This podcast brought to you by Digital Diamond Entertainment.
Yeah. I just came all over this mic, and now they want me to do it again and again. Like me and my friends, but they not. I suck the dick like it.
You're what?
Never mind.
Never mind. Back.
Episode 4.
Let's get it.
What's on the top of your mind, pal?
Just the top.
Yeah.
Let's talk
The real top.
Jarome Iginla.
Jarome Iginla or Jarome Iginla?
Jarone.
How about Drone Iginla?
I was actually, yeah, that'd be dope.
I like
there's
this.
a Jarome Iginla drone.
He passes away because he takes a car ride with Danny Heatley. And
Wow.
then we have to put his brain
That's
in
how
a
this started.
in a drone.
Shout out Danny Heatley.
50 goals. 50 goals in 07.
Calgary Canuck. Way back.
There's something scoring 50 goals does. Like, certain things are forgettable
Yeah,
when you score 50.
for sure.
Right?
Fuck, this could lead right into the Michael Jackson thing.
There's a Michael Jackson thing.
Definitely.
Let's talk about it.
You hear what Oprah?
We move fast.
We do. Next subject. So Oprah put her time into leaving Neverland Ranch on BET.
Wait, wasn't it HBO that this aired on?
HBO. Why'd
Okay.
I say BET? I just assume it was BET. Fuck. She's got better links. It's Oprah.
I didn't know Oprah produced this.
Yeah.
She's got MJ's back. Continue.
No, not MJ's back.
Oh, it's
Because
slander.
it's against. Yeah.
Oh, I've yet to see it.
Bullshit. I haven't seen it either. I just know that it's not.
wow.
Yeah. Everybody's really disappointed
What does
about
Oprah
it.
know?
But that's the thing. Like, he beat the charges twice. Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
These people, both these accusers were under oath and said nothing happened. Now they're coming out. Like, I feel like they should be getting arrested right now. Leave Michael alone.
Yeah.
It's over.
To quote
He's dead.
the great Sam Walker, nothing bad ever happened at Neverland Ranch. Maybe a little finger banging. But no one ever died from a little finger banging. Except for that
Exactly.
gerbil, he says. And the gerbil did, unfortunately.
It's Mike. Like, who doesn't love Michael? Maybe people don't love Michael Jackson, but we don't know what the fuck happened. What we
Yeah.
know is facts. He beat the charges twice. Mm-hmm. You know? I love Michael
There's
Jackson.
this one Michael Jackson song called Speed Demon, and there's a remix of it. I couldn't tell you who it's by, but holy ouch! It gets you fucking yay! In the gym, man, and it just hits, and nothing but just close grip push-ups. 75 of them in front of the hottest chick in the gym. To that
And that's
song.
the thing is, like, if someone does something great,
Yeah.
are they forgivable?
50 goals? Is it 50 goals worthy? I think so.
Way more. He scored 50 goals for 14 seasons.
That's right.
Michael Jackson.
Good start to the cast. So we have this thing where wherever during the show, we'll just ask our producer just to
There's a list right there.
a list of topics. I'll give you the mic. Just say the first word you see.
Homeless people in the age of debit cards.
That's
So-
very specific. Okay. Go on.
Obviously, I feel for them.
Yeah, they don't have the tap.
They don't.
Now, they could. I've seen homeless people with nicer phones than me.
They
Right?
could have the cube. Yeah, just running through the cube.
Right? Because that's my
true.
saying. When someone asks for change, like, "Yeah, any change? Like, sorry, man, only have a card. Only have a debit card.
Of course. And that's the truth for a lot of people.
And sometimes they call your shit. They're like, okay, well, there's a machine. Okay, pal.
Sure, bud. I'm going to
Alright.
inconvenience myself so you can buy drugs and liquor.
Yeah, no one's doing cash, especially change.
Yeah. There's hardworking homeless people downtown. They're obviously the greenest of people, which is awesome. They're always recycling.
Yeah.
I like that I love that, actually.
Yeah, you've always helped out homeless people.
There's certain ones, they're like, my dudes, I got them.
Yeah.
I even understand that they have to drink to get through the night because it's really tough out there.
It's like their sleeping pill, maybe.
Maybe, exactly.
What's your best homeless experience? I know you have many. You used to like throw shoes into the alley for them, right?
Well, I've definitely given, lots of. One of the times, actually, I made all these kits. It was a full kit: shirt, pants, jacket, and I stuffed all the all the pockets with $10 bills,
Holy shit.
and then just gave them out to homeless dudes.
You're Drake.
That was fun. It felt good, obviously. I'm not Drake,
You are.
but I'm like, yeah,
You're in the 4.
Dodge van.
Drake reps the 6. You rep the 4.
Is it the 4?
403. That's original.
The 4. The 4-5?
Yeah, you already because it's 587,
587.
403, the 4
Fuck
5.
587. But
I think
I
it's a
guess
bit of a
you're
stretch.
around at the same time.
All right.
Fucking.
Yeah, you've been great with homeless people. I don't know if I've ever been cruel to. Oh my God, my one friend was whipping a stick around in a park one time, just like going full Gabriella.
I'm pretty good with a bow staff.
Yeah,
Like-
man. You know Zena's right-hand girl, Gabriella?
Yeah.
Right? The Donatello stick on her,
Yeah.
right? So my buddy's walking his dog in this park. The dog's fucked off over here.
You're talking like Xena, Lucy Lawless?
Princess Warrior, yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So
like my perfect era of.
he's whipping this thing around, right? And just for the hell of it, he decides to throw it like a spear into the bush at the park. And all he hears when it lands is, ugh.
I mean,
He really, ugh. He goes, oh my God, what the fuck did I do? And he looks in the bush. He hit a homeless guy square in the chest with this big branch.
amazing.
The right needle in the haystack, a bum in a park bush, like just the odds of hitting the minesweeper first try like that, like oh God damn it, I killed a homeless
Like
person,
he's been here before.
right? But that's how dialed in he was, Gabriella. He was in the zone. He was just fucking heat seeking nearest person. Boom, rib cage. What a guy. So that's probably my most cruel homeless story. I was never that cruel to home. I'm more cruel to like my neighbors who have homes. Me and my dad used to put on the ground. We used to take quarters and we would sit on our balcony, and on the sidewalk we put a quarter on the sidewalk, and underneath it we'd put petroleum jelly, jam, honey mustard, something to fuck up your hand, right? And if you were gonna,
Oh my
if you were gonna
God.
bend over and pick up a quarter in front of people, right? We're right there watching. If you were gonna go as low to pick up change off the street,
You're getting jammed.
you're getting jammed. And the fellas are laughing while we fucking snap our popsicles.
That's such good father-son.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And just a quarter,
Doesn't
you
get
know?
better than
And some
that.
people would get it and they'd, wipe it off on their pants, and we're down a quarter. But you know what? I'll pay
Who
a quarter
cares?
for
That's
that.
the best dollar you'll ever spend.
Exactly. We used to take little baggies of baby powder and salt and make it look like cocaine
I got a good story about that.
and put
if
it
you
in the
wanna-
grass. Exactly. Let's get into it.
Fucking Vern's Pizza. My buddy Leroy, we call him Justin Leroy. I'll put it as Leroy so he's not offended by this story.
Well, you've said both.
He was kind of, I guess he was an addict early, you know? He was down to do drugs. Everyone was doing drugs when we were like 16, you know,
Okay.
ecstasy, whatever. We
Okay.
found some crack in the mall. This guy took it, did it all.
Which mall?
Marlboro.
Exactly.
Of course. Instead of, make the money at the time, I was super pissed about that situation. But I worked at Vern's Pizza, so I made a big bag. I don't even know what drugs look like, you know? I made a huge bag, and it was baking powder. And I told him, I'm like,
Like
yo,
a
I found this.
kilo?
It was at least an ounce,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
Like a ball.
Yeah.
I call him. I'm like, yo, I found this. Da-da-da. Walk into work. I don't know what to do with it. You can have it if you want. He's like, I'll be right there. I'm phoning from work. This is before we have phones or nothing. I'm
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
at work. Da-da-da. He comes to the back door. I'm like, meet me at the back door. I give it to him. He goes and sniffs it with this chick. This girl saying how high she is.
Oh, no.
I phone him like 2 hours later. I'm like, so what do you think? He's like, well, honestly, it's not that good. This girl likes it, though. I was like, bro, it's baking powder. Let it just died. Like,
Oh, wow. Full
Dude.
placebo.
yeah.
He wanted to get high so bad, it could have been fucking Jello
Yo,
powder.
the fact they're
Yeah.
snorting like a ton of this is actually really funny.
Wouldn't that burn, man? Pure baking soda up the notch?
No, baking powder.
Oh, okay.
Well, you got to think like cocaine doesn't feel nice.
I was just in LA with
That's going to burn.
with someone, and every night I was with them, they had to pick up Coke at night.
Oh, my.
And I said, like, every night there, we had to enter some guy's Mercedes parked on Hollywood Boulevard
Got to get a bag.
for 2 minutes and then both leave. And I was like, why don't you just buy in bulk? Like, just stock up
Because
for a
I'll
little
do it
bit.
all.
Yeah, he goes, well, then it's forming a habit. I was like, but every night we've had to go do this. So really, what's the habit? So
You'll just do it all. You'll just stay up
In
all
one
night
night.
instead of like, yeah. Because
Okay.
why wouldn't you keep going? Because it keeps
Okay.
you up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you buy the big bag of Sun Chips, you're gonna eat the whole bag in one night.
Probably.
But if you go 5 little bags of Sun Chips throughout the day, it's way more expensive.
The one person who
Now I
can
get it.
tuck away the cocaine is like a hero to a lot of people. You look at them and you're like, how did you even do that?
That's a Coke hero.
When people show you that, oh, I just got this half bag, it's like, how did you save that?
Wow.
What the fuck? That's very strong. That's a very addictive, make you want to keep going kind of drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet to try it. Yet to do it.
It's funny, I was at a concert today, Rob Nash, super good concert, very positive, but he's talking about addicts. And he's like, addicts are all in. You give them a fucking guitar, they're going to go hard on the guitar. Give them a bunch of drugs, they're going to do all the drugs. And he explained it to all these school children. So it was all kids there.
Oh, good.
Yo, and he was swearing and like,
Good.
it was kind of raw, but, super
What neighborhood?
emotional.
What?
It was at Jubilee Auditorium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Proper.
Probably like 14 school buses.
Whoa.
All kids.
I wonder what the parents had to fork over.
I actually
for
got hit
that.
up on Instagram by a bunch of kids because I walked through the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously, I'm known
Oh,
by...
yeah, in the mall. You're
From-
Neverland Ranch famous at Chinook Mall.
I wasn't at the mall, though. I was at Jubilee.
I know, but the kids, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Neverland Ranch famous.
That's you.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Wow.
big. That's big.
Some kids get excited. I like that. I actually got a call today about someone looking for a pair of Yeezys for their son, but they want to bring their son in to meet me. He wants to meet me.
The amount of friends I have who have kids that have messaged me, hey, do you think Lex can get my kids to Kevin Durant? And they always ask for like a shoe that's like at Champs on sale, you know?
Oh my god! I can imagine if you're getting. I get hit up tons of times. I'm like, yo, go to the store. You know,
Yeah, it's there.
go check it out. See what you think.
But they're like asking to be ripped off. Like, oh, the Air Force Ones? Yeah, you can't get those. I'll for $400. I'll hook you up.
And I told you. I think I told you I used to do that to a guy.
Yeah.
I was just finessing. Like, yeah, I'd go into Foot Locker, grab the pair, go literally outside of Chinook and charge this guy $50 more. I was like, sure, like I'll make $50.
Right?
Go to Joey's, eat dinner.
So you have those people, and then you have the people that like fucking print out the coupons a week in advance and go to all the different stores because this is 5 cents cheaper here. And then you have some people that meet people at the mall to buy shoes that are $50 cheaper inside the mall.
Yeah,
Whoa.
sleeping.
And you get a receipt. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
A warranty. Wouldn't a warranty be great? You have some closed circuit television feed of you doing a deal in the parking garage. That's your receipt. Jesus Christ. All right, give me something else on the list.
Rich people stealing.
Okay, so this is my thought process behind this.
Okay.
Is that if I was think about Drake. If Drake was in your home and he stole something, if Drake stole anything, is anyone going to think Drake stole it?
Yeah.
He could steal literally whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of advantages to that.
Well, you say a black Jew. The producer just said, that's why you don't have a microphone. Oh, my God. Okay, well, rich people stealing, yeah, they're going to get overlooked. But probably the rich people steal the most, a.k.a. banks. We know what your thoughts are on banks.
Don't get me started.
Skimming off the top. What about stealing for the factor of feeling alive, the heart rate factor? Stealing with the Fitbit, track them. That's when I used to steal when I was under 18. It gave me a rush.
For sure.
And it felt good being able to, like, as someone's telling you a story, be like taking out all these chocolate bars out of your sleeve. And they're like, what's going on? And it was just like,
They didn't even know. You left the store just loaded.
Pure ego based, right?
One of my favorite moves was the bag of candy. I'd buy 80 cents and have $1. They charge me GST. I'll be like, okay, I'll just grab 2 more candy.
Yeah.
As soon as I walk away from the till, someone else is buying something.
Yeah, you're
go
out
to
of
the
sight.
thing, load my bag up. Just one big scoop
Yeah.
out the door. That was my move.
That's a great move.
I thought it was too. It wasn't. And think about it, I'm like 7 years old and I'm just like smart enough to understand that this chick's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are confident about anything, I walked into the same Max throughout the same day, starting at like 10 o'clock all the way to 5, and I kept walking in with the same water bottle, walking in with it empty, putting it on the shelf, getting a new one, walking out with it. All day, 4 times. I put 4 empties
Unbelievable.
in the fridge and got a new one. And it's like, it's just because you walk in confidently with this, like walk in taking a swig, you know, show her that you have it.
Go back out taking a swig.
Walk out taking a swig.
Brand new.
Just the confidence, literally pouring a Slurpee and then just turning around and walking like straight out. But like, if you
I would always drink half my Slurpee in the store while I looked around at other stuff.
That's a nice move.
Finesse.
Yeah. I'd put it on other guys' bags.
You get broke, you get crafty.
Yeah, it wasn't sometimes not even broke, just bored, you know?
I was definitely out of brokenness.
I didn't need the candy. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to put gum into Alex's shirt pocket, you know? Like, hey, pal, how you doing? And stop and put it in there. And
Oh,
he's
wow.
like, oh, no. And then he's all rigid and stiff. He's got the heat on him. Jake doesn't know, but his knapsack is already full of Maynards.
What was your go-to steal?
It was mainly like just candy and then clothing from the mall, from TD Square, when Devonian Gardens was still open.
Oh, wow.
The old school one. I would steal from the first 3 floors and do drops. I'd go hide my stuff in the gardens in this bush by the turtles. And there happened to be a ladder from the 4th level all the way down to street level at the time because of the construction. So in my head, that was my quick getaway. If need be, I can take a ladder directly to Stephen Avenue. I'm gone. Never had to, but yeah, I would just do the rounds there, go home with new jeans. My dad would be like, where did you get these new jeans? Oh, I found them. Found them on the way home.
Got this.
Size 30. 30, 32. Just my size. Crazy.
Let's go next.
Next.
What you got? Microphone.
Pop advertising.
Pop advertising?
Pop advertising.
Like this right here?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing it right now.
We are.
What says you?
Coca-Cola. Is that the best pop of all time? Or is it Tahiti Treat?
Well, I don't know. I
I
think
think that's the only competition.
numbers would say Coca-Cola's number 1.
I feel like Coca-Cola sponsoring the NBA, sponsoring NHL, sponsoring anything that is activity doesn't make sense.
They came out of the gate with actual drugs in their product, though. So it's
They
not
did.
fair. They literally got us hooked with cocaine. So I think they should be ruled out. You know, if you're talking Hall of Fame, Barry Bonds doesn't get Hall of Fame because he PEDs.
Exactly.
PEDs in the Coca-Cola.
Think about this today. I don't know if this is real. I seen it on 6 Buzz that
Oh, then it's definitely real.
that Canada has taken Michael Jackson off radio.
Yeah, right.
For these charges.
You can't remove Thriller Halloween time? Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, wait, you're gonna realize how much this guy is in music.
Yeah.
But it's like if we're gonna talk, think about all the priests. You know, think of all like if you're gonna start with Michael, don't take Michael. Like, think of religions. Think of
Shut
there's-
down some hospitals. Not hospitals. Shut down some hospitals.
Do
Let's take it to the next
anything
level.
else.
Churches.
But you know what I mean? I'm saying if we're gonna reach to Michael after he's dead, after he beat 2 cases, how the fuck we not gonna do anything about these other people? Like, this is what we're gonna protest. This man who's dead.
Yeah.
Michael's the best, no
Can we
matter
do
what.
a Google that shit? Can you look that up? Are they pulling it? Because I know they pulled all the other kids in the pumped up kicks, running from gunshots, whatever that lyric was. It was
Yeah.
about Columbine. Like,
Faster than my bullets.
yeah. And they pulled that off radio because it was about a school shooting. So if this, again, an HBO documentary seems to be more valuable than a court hearing nowadays.
Yeah.
So this
The
documentary
court of
comes
public
out.
opinion.
Yeah. Like I said, remember, like years ago, I said the new Miranda rights when you get arrested are going to be like, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a 10-episode Netflix series. Anything you say will be documented by Hulu.
3 Canadian radio stations pull Michael Jackson's
Okay,
music.
3.
Okay, 3.
3.
So fuck those 3.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're Canadian, you're fucking losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in Montreal.
Oh, of course. Never mind. Thanks, Quebec. Appreciate it. Sleeping.
Why is it he, she, and not she, he?
How can you nail the strip club industry, but you can't? They nailed the strip club industry. Did you know that?
No.
It's not bad.
What do you mean the industry? Oh, it's not bad.
Even
at all.
Family Guy made an episode about the strip club in Montreal.
Okay. Montreal's
They know what's up.
the toted one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the one.
I was talking to some
Do you
of
think
the...
with less money, things like that get better? Like, obviously, Alberta has had a bunch of booms. There's tons of money here. There's always been money here.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's like. We pay less tax. We pay, you know what I mean? It's just different here. But we've also seen the strip clubs here.
Yeah.
They're drastically shitty.
Yeah.
They're the worst things ever. But is it because there's too much opportunity? Women can make money in so many different areas that it lowers the talent pool?
Here's what I know about the industry in Alberta. It has a rule other places don't, the 3-foot rule, where you're not allowed to touch the dancer.
Okay.
And the reason
But they did bring in lap dances.
Yeah, hover
dances.
Hover dances.
I like that.
That's good. Hover dances. And that spacing happened in the 80s, so then the girls had to figure out, like, oh, how am I going to get money? So that's why we throw our chain from a distance, because it's the only
I
way
flick a loony.
to bridge
I
that.
flick a loony.
I told
I'm
these
feeling
people...
nice. I flick a toonie. That's my hit song.
That's big. No one's flicking toonies.
I'm feeling nice.
Yeah. I told these guys from Chicago in the States about how we treat our dancers up here, and they laughed for 7 minutes straight. They could
bet.
not believe that
That
we
could be your whole
throw-
American comedy routine. I
Yeah.
did 20 minutes strippers.
Just explaining what happens up here to our dancers, and they were laughing, going,
It actually
"Oh,
fits your routine.
she comes home bruised. Are you kidding me? She's going home with welts from loonies." And then I told them about how they heat them up. Oh, man, they were dying. And I showed them one of our bills, and they couldn't believe what our money looks like. And I was like, smell it, like the $100 bill, and it smells like maple syrup. When it's new, they could not believe it, man.
They're like, what the fuck are you
They
doing?
thought Canada was Narnia. It's not real. You know, they both had criminal records, so they're not ever coming to Canada anyways. So
Oh, shit.
I could have made up anything I wanted, and they would have been like, holy shit, that's Canada.
You think we live in igloos, but
Nah,
we live in, what could you make up?
we live in townhouses.
We actually all own dragons.
Sure, yeah,
It's true. That's how we heat our houses. It's very cold up there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's a fact. Read some from the list.
Okay, this one, Lex, I'm going to have to call you out. You should have been a doctor.
Okay.
Men getting women
Trainers.
Trainers.
Okay, this was
Men
something.
getting female trainers.
Yes.
Ooh, I saw this the other day at the gym.
Did you?
I did.
Okay, so I know this came up from a guy complaining about his girlfriend having a male trainer.
Okay.
Of course, the girl's like, can you believe it? But it's like, if the guy got a female trainer, what's the girl gonna say?
Right. It's the same thing. It's just less common. But those male trainers, man, I don't care how honorable you fucking are. You're still watching her ass while she's doing lunges.
You're still a dude.
Yeah.
You don't
still
stop
dude.
being a dude.
You can be professional. And there's a lot of times, like amateur photographers, okay? Not everyone's professional level. So as you're building up and you're building a portfolio and you're doing it for $50 or free because you need to get the experience, yeah, you're also getting the experience of a hard-on, you know, while watching the girl.
So yeah, exactly.
It's the camera guys, the same thing. That's how they literally, like, it's two birds with one stone. They get their portfolio, but they also get a swing at it.
Yeah.
And I don't know the numbers. I don't know how successful these guys are. It has to be somewhat.
Photographers fuck. For sure.
Now to the point where they say, would you feel comfortable if we came to your place? This happens all the time. My girl's like, oh, this guy wants to do a photo shoot.
It's
And
like,
I'll
yeah,
go,
of course.
all right, what's his Instagram handle? Like, how many followers does this guy have?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah, he's like 314. He wants to wrap me in yarn naked. I take photo.
But why? What the fuck happens with these photos? That's the thing.
It's content.
For whatever. I don't know what the fuck to say, man. Today I posted a video of Michael Jackson dancing to Ignition remix.
Content.
That's content.
Content.
I didn't have to wrap no one in yarn. I didn't have to. That's just a lucky fucking video that was so relevant.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
Content.
Okay, well, it seems like the world right now is just all like, what can I film myself doing to put on the internet? And we're
Exactly.
fucking guilty of it right now.
We are.
Are we part of the problem?
I don't know if we're part of the problem. I find us both interesting. We're not the only ones who fucking think that either. So,
Right. So there's that.
you know, we have built something in our city,
Technically, there's a reason. Yeah.
There is, definitely.
There is
I
a
felt,
reason.
bro, we wouldn't have done this even though we're funny as shit 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a time in life where you feel like, wait, we could, talk some shit and people would actually like it.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll respect our opinions because we did something. We actually did something.
Yeah.
A bunch of things.
And I hear a lot of people when they want to produce something, they're like, okay, I got to produce videos. I got to come up with skits. They start literally from scratch with zero, and just start eating up minutes on the internet. And it just brings the overall quality so low.
How many of our skits are just our real life? Funny shit happen. Like, not our skits, but like things we talk about, stories we have are just hilarious because we've put ourselves in these fucked up things and like,
But
that's
there's
entertainment, right?
there's
We
too
actually
many-
live a life. Are we not out every day doing something? Literally every day.
But let's not pretend we're the only ones like that. There's a
For sure.
million motherfuckers doing that. And it's like too many campfires going on at once. Too many campfire stories, Everyone's got their...
Definitely. There's lots of people who think they're interesting. And you're like, why would anyone be interested in this? And I find there's lots of that. Like, people fucking... You know what I mean? Like, if the NBA was Instagram... people make the NBA because they're amazing and they're dope and they have good content in basketball play. Okay?
Yes.
If they made it so everybody could play the NBA, they would. I don't know if that analogy even makes sense, but it'd be fucked, right? It just wouldn't make sense. It's like motherfuckers would get. It just would be not entertaining, right? There's so many Instagram accounts that aren't entertaining.
Or the white man can't jump of the NBA.
Definitely. They just are, You know what it's like. How many people have you deleted because you're just like, oh, this sucks?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to watch your life. Your life sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's trying to watch it? Even though it's, it's not even sucks to the point that it's like entertaining.
Okay, what are the worst things that you see online of people's lives that people think are interesting?
This is on the reaching thing. Fake clout is
fake clout.
reaching, man. You know how people are. They'll be like, oh my God, my friend fucking knew a guy who did this. And it's like, what a reach. Like, you don't even know the fucking guy. You fucking,
Right.
you're such a reach trying to get, or like, we watch someone dying. We'll be like, oh, this guy got kidnapped on the news in Calgary. We're all watching it, seeing if we know the guy, just to be like, we know this guy. We're like happy that we know the guy who died or killed someone, or like, that's a clout thing. Humans are actually excited.
We have a friend.
I know the guy who did this.
We have a friend who his close friend passed away, and our friend went to his funeral, and it was covered by Global News. And he went home, remember, and he found the one frame where he's visible attending the funeral on the patio. He screen capped that, and then online said like, I paid respect to the homie, glad to see Global was on it today.
Yeah.
Glad to see I made it on Global is what he's saying. Oh, good, I made a
I
frame.
was there. Yeah.
Hey, rest in peace, you, but also me.
Clout.
Hey,
That's just
also
like-
me.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, so what other behavior? Okay, so along that
People
line,
reach all the time.
the
People
clout?
like Imagine me giving out this shit to homeless people. That wasn't a fucking clout thing. That was me just being.
You didn't share that.
No, I think it did get shared on one Instagram.
Oh,
no
okay.
lie.
Yeah.
Someone took a picture of me. Who the fuck cares though?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I wasn't doing it for that reason. If there wasn't Instagram, I'd probably still be out there giving away homeless shit.
Yeah.
I had extra clothes. So that's the thing. Like people will do something just to, hey, I did it. Look at me. Oh my God. Look at me. I did this. And it's not, you're not doing it out of the goodness of your heart. You're doing it for likes. You're doing it for clout.
So my girlfriend at her work, they just hired a social media consultant, whatever word they came up with, right? Maybe they said manager.
Was the girl mad?
Well,
was she like, why didn't they choose me?
No, she was mad because they gave the guy a $200,000 contract. Dollars.
Wow.
Because he does videos in all he does is slow motion videos of exactly what you're talking about, like picking up some donuts from Tim's, slow-mo the donuts in the box, close the box, deliver it to the shelter, slow motion of handing it to the receptionist, the lineup of people lined up, like little cheers to the coffee, pay it forward, this kind of bullshit.
It's like, yo,
You
just
spend
do it,
so
man.
much time showing that $3.29
Yo,
box
giving
of
all
donuts.
these homeless people fucking heartburn.
Yeah.
Thanks. You know?
Tum,
These motherfuckers
ta-dum,
eating these
tum,
donuts.
tum.
Now they need Tums.
Exactly.
Why do we just feed homeless people bullshit, too? No one's bringing them a fucking salad. We always bring them stupid shit. Like, these motherfuckers need their blood sugar going up. Like,
I think they need.
we don't give a fuck, man.
I think
Yo,
they'll take
I
it.
went to my first time ever going to a homeless shelter where I helped out. My buddy Kelby's mom brought us. We're down there. All the donuts were regular donuts. You know the donut that doesn't have
That's
a
a
fucking
chore.
thing on it? Like, that's what we're giving to the homeless people. These fucking bullshit donuts. I feel
A
bad.
plain, non-glazed,
Non-glazed,
non-sugared.
non-sugared, plain donut. As a kid, I took a bite and was like, fuck this. And I never got donuts like that. I was stoked when I seen them. I was like eating the homeless guy's food, which is really funny. I was just like eating away. I was like, oh yeah, we're helping out.
Well, they're
I
not
get
going to
this.
finish it. It's a fucking plain
Not when it's
donut.
plain donuts. Fuck.
That's the most disrespectful thing I've heard towards. That's worse than the spear to the stomach.
What about the apple
If
trees?
we would have thrown, oh my God, if we would have thrown a fucking donut at him, that would have been worse. But yeah, apple trees. Calgary's big headline in the paper years ago was Calgary plants 50 trees to feed the homeless. And we laughed and laughed and laughed. Because an apple tree, hey, producer, do you know how long an apple tree takes to grow, to produce fruit? 6 to 10 years. Okay? The big plan. We did it, guys. We planted 50 trees. They're lining up for lunch. Like, oh, what's for lunch today? Like, oh, apples. Oh, apple turnovers.
Just apples.
Just apples. Well, a couple hours? 6 to 10 years. Dead. Frozen to a fucking bench.
Especially this winter.
And then, you know what? Who knows? We'll get all that snow in May, and the trees will be fucking damaged anyways, right?
All the shit breaks off. That was a crazy year. That was a good one. All the fucking branches.
Snow
I lived
in May.
downtown there. It was crazy.
Yeah, imagine a city fully blooming and then snow, and then 8 weeks of fucking repair, right?
Yeah.
It was a natural disaster for us.
It was.
The shutdown.
The world's going crazy.
Whenever there's
There's natural disasters everywhere right now. Red Deer just had an earthquake.
Oh yeah, Sylvan Lake. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's 4.6, I think.
4.6.
Yeah.
We all pretend to know what that means. I love when people are like,
Kilometer underground, though.
What's it on
No.
the Richter scale? What the fuck do you know about the Richter scale? Well, I know 7's got to be. That's bad, right?
No, it was Mike who invented it.
Mike Richter. Shout out. Shout out to
New York,
Richter.
for sure.
Them little pads. He was nice. All right, give us something on the list.
Being at the back of traffic.
Beat what?
Do you understand? Okay.
Beating up the.
No, being at the back of traffic.
Being at the back of.
Have you ever
traffic.
I've been in traffic so long where I'm the back car. And I'm like, how am I the last asshole that came? I'm just at the back. Like, for fucking a long time. No cars come. Worse traffic. And you're just at the back of it.
Yeah. Is this a bad dream?
No, this is really happening.
This is real.
And I just thought to myself, like, what the fuck?
I picture this is something you tell your therapist. Like, I don't know, every time I just dream that I'm
Just
the
wake
last
up.
car. I don't know what it means.
I'm just trying to get through. All 4 lanes are jammed up. Nah, I just mean like it actually happens. And I'll be at the back car for so fucking long.
What I like
And
is...
I'm like just waiting for another car to come.
And it doesn't.
It doesn't come. And I'm like, what the it just doesn't make sense in my head.
I just like how this means you were at the back of traffic one day and you thought, I'll bring this up on the cast. And you put it in your phone. You went,
Exactly.
being at the back of traffic.
It was a mind fuck.
There's no rush. People are in and out in traffic. My dad drove a Wask truck for years, delivered furniture, and his lesson was don't rush, don't zip in and out. That guy in traffic that's left and right, you'll always
End up right at the front
Yeah,
with him.
And every once in a while, yeah, he'll get one light ahead of you. Good for you. But how much disturbance did you make in the beehive? You were a fucked up bee. Stick to your fucking line, you know? And take a nap in the Sears parking lot at 2. That's the other.
That was his
lesson.
move. I like that.
Get your shit done in the morning and then sleep in the truck.
We would try to extend our days as long as we could. Like, call the people and be like, yeah, does 7 p.m. work for you? And it's like, we started at 7 a.m.
Because
So it's
hourly?
like, yeah, hourly plus overtime.
Good for you.
And I was like, fuck, we're working this job anyway. Who cares? Like, we didn't have girlfriends or nothing.
Yeah.
I think we're like 19. I was delivering for Sony TVs.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
How many did you skim off the top?
It was a good job.
It was a good job.
It's funny, you like finesse everything. It all comes back to you though. I get finesse now. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you get skimmed.
That makes sense.
You get guys allowing customers to come into your store, take the credit card machine, and start entering numbers into it as if they're the cashier now.
I feel like I should be able to get them arrested. Like, they owe me money, you know?
Forget refilling a water bottle at a store. Grab the terminal. I'll just put it in.
Yeah. Let me grab all this fire shit that's super expensive, and
Yeah.
I'll pay for it on 3 different credit cards, but I need to punch them all in.
Oh, wow.
Sleeping.
That's brain gap.
That's brain gap, for
Are
sure.
the people behind the till under 25 that committed this crime?
Yes.
Brain gap.
Huge brain
Frontal
gap.
lobe isn't developed yet. That lobe takes time to fill out your fucking skull.
Bro, I felt lobed up when it happened.
You were lobed.
I felt it, definitely.
Yeah.
You know when you hit that prime of your life and you're like, oh, fuck, like,
Yeah,
I'm
lobe.
smart.
Something clicked over.
Yeah.
Lobe. I've got it.
I got my lobe. I probably got it late then because I felt like that when I was like 30.
You were a late lober?
I might have been. I was definitely stupid when I was like 26. Still. Very dumb.
Drugs.
Yeah, tons of drugs. Yeah?
I'm 26 now. I'm lobed. I've been lobed, I think, for a good 2 years now. Full lobe. Yeah, thank you.
I kind of remember when it happened too. I think you're like 24. So maybe you got lobed up like.
Yeah.
Because you're 26 now, right? Yeah. We all know 23-year-old Brett.
I just showed my girlfriend videos of me in university, like doing
Those funny YouTube ones?
like a serious report. I had to do like a 2-minute news report. And
Okay.
the things I fucking said, can we patch a YouTube video into this right now? Our producer has no idea how to do that. Okay.
We can do that later, maybe.
We'll do that later. I got to show you this later of this story I did. You could pick any topic. So 6 years ago, it was posted. So in 2013, I posted the story, and it started off with a crow cawing, and a picture of an empty playground, and the swing is just kind of going back and forth. And I go, swings hang motionless. There's no one on the fields and no one in the gyms, and then like a pan out. What's everyone doing nowadays? Well, this generation has a new activity none had before it. Facebook. And I talk about for 2 minutes making puns like the games it's no longer wall ball, it's the Facebook wall.
Wall ball ball. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's not these
It's no longer
terrible,
bong ball.
terrible puns. And I interviewed this. I interviewed the same girl. I'm supposed to do like a street or an interview, and I interviewed the same girl for about a minute and a half straight. And she's my only source on it. Some girl I just stopped in the hallway, and then at the end, my mustache is just beginning to come in, and I got this big soul patch. I look like a fucking muskrat, like fresh out of the womb. It was bad. It was really, and I could see like my girlfriend like falling out of love with me while watching it. Kind of like she did one of these, like looked up at the side of my head while watching the screen, like what the fuck? This is this person?
There is tissue.
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. First nose blow in 4 episodes. That's pretty good.
Very impressive.
Very
I don't know
good.
if you can hear me choking on it. Fuck. Don't do drugs.
Are there any moments you have where you think your girl fell out of love with you?
Oh, fuck yeah. She has to listen to me blow my nose 20 times a day. She probably fucking hates me. I make so many noises. I'm like, I'm broken. My knees hurt. They grind. We got so many stairs now. All the fucking time. But I don't know. I'm pretty funny and
Pretty
shit.
funny. You
I
see,
provide.
to us.
I'm a man
Yeah,
in that
that's
way.
true. I'm a man.
I try to be. It's tough because I never had a man in my life, right? Like I never was raised by a man. I was raised by a crazy lady. So it's tough. You try to be a man and you have to emulate off people you meet or pictures of Brent or, you know?
Yeah.
That's all you got.
So it's Brent was my father, and all I had was photos of Brent too. So I get what you mean.
But I definitely, there's moments. I'm sure, man.
Yeah.
So you got to hate me sometimes.
Yeah.
The shit I do. I know what I'm like. Exactly. Silence.
Well, I was just thinking early on, like the little things about her. Like I remember I told you when I was lifting her legs in bed, like one of the first times fooling around, and on the bottom of her socks was words. When I was like, what the fuck is? If you can read this, bring more wine. Oh, what? Like immediately.
Like, who am I dating?
Throw these the fuck out. Went through her closet. She had all these shirts, like coffee, nap, bacon, like Wi-Fi, ice cream, my bed, perfect. It's like, oh,
She's that girl.
She
was that girl.
And
Brett changed her. Brett went in and just fucking pulled out the wrench.
The bonsai tree. I did some clipping.
Now you're this girl.
Yeah.
Brett's
Just
girl.
be me is usually what
Just be me.
Hey, be more like
Get
me.
really good at dabbing in public.
My specialty. That was pretty good. That was not bad.
Not bad. You
That's
became
not
the
bad.
dab king. It went from fucking Quavo to Forte.
Yeah.
Sorry, Quavo. Move the fuck over. Exactly.
Another one.